Hi Sagittarius, welcome guys. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2021. I'm doing things a little bit differently this time around. I already did a pre-shuffle with my Spellcasting Oracle deck to see what messages we have to kind of open up with and see what's going on with you for the month of November. And then we're going to go into the tarot and dig a little deeper. So shall we? So the first card that came out when I was shuffling for you guys, Sagittarius, was this card here, the card of friendship. I feel like friendship's really important for you this month. I feel like some of you are really in need of a friend, really in need of relying on those friendships that are closest and dearest to you to really help you through this month. I feel like you're really going to need that. And we'll get more information here. But you see them kind of all dancing around in a circle. And I feel like, and see how her heart is just beaming with light. I feel like that's really important for you. Having that sense of belonging, having that friendship, those people that you love and care near you this month is really going to be what matters most to you this month in Sagittarius. Second card that came out for you was commitment in reverse. So what I'm getting with this is some of you are wanting a commitment, possibly some of you are wanting a commitment from a person that's a love interest and you've been waiting for a commitment for them, or you're wanting a commitment from somebody and that's more of a friend. And then third card that came out was protection. Very much Mother Earth energy here. But with this card here, I'm also very much like kind of protecting your feelings, protecting your energy is very much what I'm kind of getting with this. Especially when you line the three up, when you have friendship, commitment in reverse, and protection. You know, relying heavily on your friends because you're not getting the commitment that you're wanting out of somebody or a person that you have your sights set on. You're really wanting to kind of protect your heart, your feelings is very strongly what I'm getting. So first row is going to be recent past. Second row is your current energy. Your third row here, Sagittarius, is your near future. Top being career, middle being life, bottom being love. Overall energy that we have for this month, for the month of November, Sagittarius, we have the Four of Pentacles or Four of Presents. This is definitely the overall energy that I've got here. Is this is really holding on to tightly to conservative ideas or to an idea of something that's maybe a little bit outdated or maybe isn't working out so well for you. Could be, you know, holding on to outdated technology. It could be holding on to a thought or an idea of something that's kind of an outdated way of thinking, or structures or beliefs that aren't really serving you as far as progressing. We'll look into this a little bit more. But that's the overall energy that we have, the overall vibe. You know, it's kind of like the card of like mine, right? Like each mouse. It's like my cheese, right? All right, so as far as in your recent past energy, we have, so you can see it, we have the Eight of Wands or Eight of Cups, the Six of Needles or Six of Swords, and then the Knight of Presents / Pentacles. In this row, in your recent past energy, what we have here is, I feel like things are moving along rather swiftly, rather quickly for you. A lot of forward movement. And the Six of Needles, usually this is my card of travel, but here it's more of like picking yourself up and dusting yourself off and really working towards stability and working towards a strategic plan of something is what I'm getting very strongly in the recent past energy. And I like to point this out here too. You know, I feel like things are moving along rather quickly for you. And you see Sally here, my Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. Six of Swords is usually my card of travel. Usually you got a guy in a boat with 6 swords and he's leaving town on to new horizons. Here you have Sally who's already leapt from the tower. She's already leapt from the tower and for those of you that don't follow, she has, you know, when she's fallen from the tower that she was kept as a prisoner, her legs, because she's made of straw and leaves, one of her legs has fallen off and broken. So she brings out her needle, and so she is sewing herself back together. And I think that's important. Some of you may be dealing with some knee problems or some leg problems in recent past as well. But I feel like it's this need of like picking yourself up and dusting yourself off. As far as in current energy, we have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles or Presents, and then we have the Ace of Swords. I feel like some of you are really, as far as current energy here, what I'm seeing very strongly is someone being very much stuck in their head, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety with this Nine of Swords energy, not getting a lot of sleep, really being awake up at night, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, because they are holding on too tightly to this, you know, more miserly structure, this more outdated way of thinking, more this one very structured way of being. And it's not really serving you any good, Sagittarius, because holding on too tightly to something, you're not allowing things to flow. You're not allowing things to be organic. You're not allowing things to really just fall into place here. And I feel like you're holding on too tightly because you're wanting some sort of communication or truth with this Ace of Swords or Ace of Needles. As far as in the position of your near future, we have the Page of Presents or Page of Pentacles, Page of Potions, and the World, which I like because I feel like the World is always the ending of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter, or the closing, you know, you have to close one door to open another. The World is saying that you have gone through all of the major arcana, you've gone through all of the phases, and you've found yourself back in, you have now completed the cycle. And so the next card after this would be the Fool, which is taking that leap of faith, right? So after you've completed everything, it's like you have to take a leap of faith. And if you look at this card too, right, you see like this, you have all the different seasons on the trees, and you have like this like portal in the middle, right? So it's like all you have left to do is now you have to take that leap of faith to go through that portal, and it all starts all over again. The cycle begins all over again. What this is saying with the Page of Presents and the Page of Potions, 2 pages here, guys, is really, I feel like in the near future, I do see either you or a person that you're thinking of wanting to put in the work towards an apology, putting in the work towards something, towards an apology, and starting a new cycle is what I see here very strongly. We'll go into this a little bit deeper, but as far as in the position of your career, as far as career and work goes, Sagittarius, with the Eight of Candles, the Knight of Needles, and the Page of Presents, I feel like you've been wanting things to move faster than what they are. And I feel like you're putting in a lot of work. I feel like you're trying to get things, like get the ball rolling is what I'm thinking and what I'm getting here. But there's a lot of overthinking that's really stressing you out. As far as in the energy of life, you know, really picking yourself back up, dusting yourself off. But I feel like you're still holding on too tightly to a certain idea or to something physical too heavily. You're putting too much energy onto one solid thing to where you're not able to move forward. I mean, look at her here. She's not, like, she looks very sad, right? She looks very sad, very disappointed. And of course you're going to be disappointed when you hold on to something too tightly and it doesn't pan out exactly the way you want it to be. Because no matter how, even if it does start to move in a certain direction, if it doesn't go in the exact direction that you're planning it to be, exactly how you planned it, and, you know, going through all the phases, there's going to be some sort of disappointment. I do see a love offer or some sort of apology coming towards you, though, with this Page of Potions here, Sagittarius. So really picking yourself, dusting yourself off. I feel like you need to let go a little bit and not cling too tightly to old ideas, because that's not serving you. And I feel like that's actually going to be what's getting in the way of this apology or this love offer. Could be somebody new coming in. We'll find out. As far as in the place of love, really I feel like you're just working on more stability, really finding your own truth, and really really trying to close. I feel like you're in the need of closure is what I'm very much getting here. Trying to find that stability here, really looking for closure, because I've got this Ace of Needles, meaning like I need that aha moment. You're on search for this aha moment, this clarity, this truth, some sort of communication, so that you can feel like this is closed out. So we can close this chapter out is what I'm really getting very strongly. And bottom of the deck as I had the King of Potions. So a lot of this could also be in regards to a love interest, masculine energy. Let's clarify, shall we? Let's clarify this. 8 of Candles or 8 of Wands. Clarify 8 of Wands. Okay. The Tower in reverse. And the Emperor. Okay. I feel like you were I feel like in recent past energy, you were on the path of really rebuilding things. Kind of rebuilding something, coming back up from a loss. And really standing up and this like really fiery like Aries energy here with this Emperor. Almost bossing up, and things were moving really quickly, working towards building up. Excuse me. But I feel like there's some sort of drama as an underlying issue here, because I do have the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like, you know, lighting a match and starting a fire. I don't know, maybe you need to light a fire under someone's ass is kind of what I'm getting to. Let's clarify this 6 of Swords energy. Eight of Wands again. Yeah, you're like in this rush to pick yourself up and dust yourself off for some reason, Sagittarius. I'm not sure what that's all about. But I feel like there's this rush to pick yourself up and to get back out there and to on to the next is very much what I'm getting. But you're not releasing something, because I've got the Knight of Wands here, which is, you know, things are ready for harvest. So it's not timing isn't quite right is what I'm getting. Timing is not quite right. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. You're working toward, in recent past energy, I feel like you really were working towards stability and working towards a steady plan or structure. And that kind of ended abruptly for you, and it really left you very depressed, very saddened, very disappointed, especially with this 4 of Cups. I mean, it's just really down on your luck, down on your dumps energy in the recent past. Ace of Swords is here again. Yeah, I feel like some of you are needing communication or wanting communication from a person or from somebody, and I feel like that's what's really got you upset, because you're like, nope, it's over. It's over. All right, let's clarify this Knight of Needles for Sagittarius. What is it that you're so stuck in your head about? What is it that Sagittarius is overthinking? What's this anxiety? Woo, that flew out. That flew over my shoulder. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles in reverse I feel like you were happy. I feel like you're really upset because things were really going well for you. And you once had a lot of happiness. And it's just really, I'm really getting this, like, I don't understand. Why is this happening? And, like, the whys, the constant questioning, the constant overthinking. You know, how did this go wrong? I don't understand. And then I've got the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, another ace, really wanting to make things work, wanting to start things to, you know, get things going, but not understanding why things are not working anymore, why things are not happy and joyous like they were. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. So I have the Seven of Swords here, clarifying this Four of Pentacles. And then I have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are needing to take a rest. And it's interesting here because if you look at these two cards, here you have the Hermit resting in the coffin with his lantern, right? And then if you see the Seven of Swords, he has broken free from that coffin. And it says in there, it says hope, reflection. So he's had time. And this is, you know, underlying, I feel like with the Hermit, it's you need time to reflect. You need time to release this idea of thinking, this idea that you've been holding on too tightly to, Sagittarius. And you need that introspection so that you can really, that you can really see the hope, so you can reflect on what is in front of you. And, you know, Seven of Swords is also my card of escape and moving, and it's kind of like trickery. But here I feel like it's escaping, very much escaping a certain ideology, escaping a conservative way of thinking, escaping something that's no longer currently, you know, presently doing you any good, is what I'm getting. I feel like you need to escape this Four of Presents, this Four of Pentacles energy that's just really got you locked in this headspace. Clarify this Ace of Needles, this Ace of Swords. That's funny. So it's interesting that, so the Strength card just came out. You're needing a lot of strength because you're really wanting conversation. You're really wanting clarity, insight in that truth. And Leo energy is here. Strength could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be, could be in their placement. But it's funny because the Strength card came out, but also at the bottom of the deck of my Oracle deck, I also have the Strength card. I feel like you really need to tap into a lot of strength. You may be needing the partnership of a Leo this month. And maybe communicating with a Leo to help you get that truth, help you find that truth, is what I'm getting very strongly. But I feel like you may be relying on a Leo as far as assistance in your current position to help you get things, to help you get the ball rolling. I have the Wheel of Fortune here to help you see that change, to help get movement. All right, let's clarify this Page of Presents. Page of Pentacles. All right, so in the position of the Page of Pentacles here, really trying to get things started, trying to make things work. I have the Queen of Pentacles here. Earth energy, feminine energy, really trying to get things moving, which she moves very slow and steady and very much strategically. It's very rare that you ever see the Queen of Pentacles ever moving. She's always sitting very stagnantly. And the fact that she's actually she's working up the ladder is, you know, slow but steady wins the race. But here she's taking baby steps. look at it this way. She has this ladder with all these steps in front of her, and her foot is at the very, very bottom. She could take a larger step, but it's going to be much harder for her to move up the ladder with ease in taking such large steps. But in taking much smaller steps, it's allowing her to pace herself to move towards her goal, is what I'm getting. And really balancing the situation out with the Two of Pentacles here. Yin and Yang energy. Yes. Again, Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. If you're seeking that truth, if you're seeking that communication from someone, Sagittarius, this is what's going to be, this is literally the road to that communication. This is your answer, is really taking those baby steps and really balancing things out. Not putting too much energy all in. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? You have to balance it out. I just got that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. All right, clarify the Page of Potions for me. Sagittarius, if this is resonating with you, if this is making any sense, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, give me a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. I do love feedback. All right, Page of Potions. Yeah, you're wanting a commitment, definitely. You're wanting an apology. You're wanting some sort of love offer. Or I feel like there is a love offer. It could be with a commitment. Four of Wands here. Definitely. Okay, this is great. Yeah, so with this Page of Potions, in order for you, like, I feel like you're really wanting, I feel like there is an apology here, or there is somebody here coming in with a love offer and some sort of commitment. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Cups, which is more happiness, wish fulfillment, gaiety. I love that. Clarify the world for me. I'm going to take just one. Clarify the world for me. Just one card, please. All right, fine, two. All right, the world is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. Again, and then the Star. And then bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Cups. Again. And you see how it has the home there, like the house with the happy heart. You know, this is like that happy, that wish fulfillment, that little house on a prairie kind of idea. And you see how it's the ribs at the bottom of the butterfly, right? It's because the ribs are what are around the heart. So it's really it's really encompassing love fully, completely. I love that. But before you can encompass love completely and fully, Sagittarius, we need to close things out. You need to close out things. There needs to be closure for you, and you need to reap that harvest. You know, Nine of Wands it's that final push. Nine of Wands is that final push. You know, it's the card of harvest. Everything is ripened, and so you need to harvest it before it spoils again. Before it spoils. And then I have the Star card here, which is my card of hopes and dreams and wish fulfillment. Nurture your dreams. I love that. So really reaping the harvest and really chasing after your dreams is what I really see here for you. As far as in the positions of, let's go across now. So Sagittarius, if I was to look across for your career, we have the Tower reversed and the Emperor, clarifying the Eight of Candles or the Eight of Wands. you know, really wanting to, really bossing up, really rebuilding things rather quickly here. But you've just really been stressed out. Really need to kind of relax and because you're not getting enough sleep. And when you're not getting enough sleep, you can't work well, you can't think clearly, and you're no good to anybody is what I'm getting here. And I have 2 nines. So I feel like there's too much overthinking, too much worrying here. Very strongly. And I have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here. Yes, really just, slow and steady, taking baby steps, balancing things out, balancing your situation, not putting all your eggs in one basket. So I feel like even working on 2 different projects will really help you, Sagittarius, because right now you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're putting too much energy into one place with this Four of Pentacles energy, and it's not serving you well. I feel like you, Sagittarius, would actually do better multitasking this month with this Two of Pentacles. And you're a fire sign. And, Sagittarius, you don't like to sit still anyways. So I feel like this really says a lot for you. You really bossing up and really working towards getting the ball rolling and rebuilding things. You really need to, multitask. I would juggle different things. I would not put all your eggs in one basket. I can't say that enough. I just keep getting that strongly for one person. I don't know who that is. As far as in the position of love, or not love, but in life, I have the Eight of Wands clarifying the Six of Needles. The Four of Presents is being clarified by the Seven of Swords, and then the Page of Potions is clarified by the Four of Wands. I feel like like I said, I feel like you're in this hurry to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and really escape without learning any lessons or without... I'm getting with this Seven of Swords, clarifying this Four of Pentacles, I'm getting this, I'm not going to rest because I've got this one way of thinking. So I feel like there's this rush for you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. And I feel like if you're doing that, you're not learning your lesson. You're not learning anything. And you're not getting any messages. It's because you're not able to see what's around you. You're not observing. We have the Hierophant there, which is saying that you need that introspection. We need that reflection, right? We need to be able to reflect on things. And so in doing so, releasing that, escaping that one way, that one track mind, that one way of thinking, that one structured way of doing something is going to benefit you this month, really, Sagittarius. And that's going to actually help free things up so that this Page of Potions, this love offer can come in and really bring in a commitment of... which I feel like ultimately is what you're wanting, right? Because I feel like the Ace of Swords has been here 3 times. And as far as love goes for you, Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. The Ace of Swords clarified by Strength. And the World clarified by the Star and the Nine of Wands. Going across, looking at this, really working on structure, really working on building things, and a structure has really left you feeling very empty this month. I feel like it leaves you very empty. And you really if you're wanting that truth, you really need to open up your communications. And I would rely on, if you have a friend or a Leo that is your friend, I would rely on them. If not, I feel like it's really tapping into your inner strength. Wrestling your demons. Tackling your demons. Taking your problems head on. Right? But really relying on your friends, Also, I feel like you will be getting the clarity that you need from this Leo person. As far as with the, and then going into the world, closing things out, I really feel like it needs to be just following your hopes and dreams. Following your hopes and dreams. And take in the positive is what I'm really getting. Take in with the positive things that have happened. Taking in the positive things that are transpiring for you this month is really going to help you see the beauty that's happening around you guys. All right, so I'm going to close this out with a Moonology deck, or Moonology Oracle card. What advice do you have for Sagittarius this month, for the month of October, November? Excuse me, where am I? Month. Give me some advice for Sagittarius for the month of November, please. Your dreams need a practical plan. I think that's important for you, Sagittarius, and that's full moon in Taurus. I feel like that could be more, like, I don't feel like that could be better said. Because, again, going back to this Four of Pentacles and that, like, very stubborn way of acting and being, it's not doing you any good. It's not bringing you what you want, clearly. You need to be practical. So maybe your dreams are not realistic. And maybe being realistic about your dreams and being realistic about the communication that you're seeking this month is really going to help you along your way. Look at any other messages we may have for Sagittarius for this month. That's a lot. Doesn't want to come out. Get one more card for Sagittarius, please. That's one. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. And balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated with you guys. I wish you guys all the best in November. Happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, we will see you.